Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I wanted to show you how I made this s'mores squishy. So to start off with, I took a small piece of memory foam and just cut it into a square shape. I then thinned this out so it was nice and thin, about a centimetre thick overall. I then smoothed out all the edges so that the square was left nice and rounded. I then made two of these exactly the same. Once I had my two square pieces, I then moved on to the marshmallow piece. I took an off-cut of piece of foam and then I just cut this into a cylinder shape. To cut this into a cylinder shape, I just moved it with my left hand whilst snipping on the right hand. I then smoothed out both the top and the bottom to make a marshmallowy type shape. Once happy with the marshmallow shape, I then went ahead and hot glued this to each of the square pieces. So the square pieces are to be used for the biscuit and I put this on the bottom and the top. Once completely glued down, I then moved on with some white puffy paint and just painted the whole entire thing white. Once the first layer of white was completely dry, I then moved on and painted the marshmallow part again in white. I only focused on the marshmallow this time as the rest was going to be painted a different colour anyway, and I was kind of running out of white paint at this point, so only focused on the bit that needed to be white. Once the marshmallow had completely dried, I then moved on and mixed up a very light orange colour. I then painted both biscuit parts on the top and the bottom of the marshmallow in this colour. Once the biscuit colour had dried, I then moved on with this dark brown Dylon fabric paint, and I actually quite like using this instead of brown puffy paint for chocolate as it kind of looks more realistic. So what I did was took it on one of my Fimo clay tools and just put little drips around the top part of the marshmallow. It doesn't matter how neat or how messy this gets, as chocolate on s'mores gets so messy anyway. Once the chocolate had fully dried, I then moved on with black puffy paint to paint on some eyes, and I actually used a pin to paint on the mouth because I wanted it to be really small, which is how it turned out, so I'm super happy about that. And I then used the pin for some white in the highlight of the eyes, and my dot and tool again with some pink puffy paint for a little blush either side of the eyes. Once the face was dry, this squishy was then complete. So I'm super happy with how this turned out. Memory foam squishies are definitely my favourite way to make squishies, so I think I'll be sticking to that technique for the foreseeable future. So the squishy didn't turn out super slow rising, and I think that was just because of all the little parts on it rather than being one big foamy squishy. But I hope you liked how it turned out anyway, as I think it's so super cute. So thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any requests or questions or anything like that, please leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a like, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!